Say I land a great assistant. How do I keep you in the office? How do I make sure you understand this is the place to land? I want to put a caveat on that for everybody. I'm not trying to keep Julie because she's the only assistant in town. She actually is a great assistant. So I don't want you to keep someone who's terrible. That's like terrible advice. But how am I keeping you? I identify that you fit with the team.
I am treated with respect. I am understood. I'm heard. I'm giving the tools to be successful chairside. I'm not belittled. I'm not yelled at. I'm not having instruments thrown at me. I'm not having my hours cut because there's no patients in chairs. I'm not having the hygienist tell me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. I am just a part of the team like everybody else. I am equal. I'm valued. Everybody is in sync. And I'm elevated to the next level that makes me feel like this is my dental home. This is the career for me. This is how I want to be. I want to be better than the next day. I want more education. I want to be able to do more things. If there's things I could be licensed in, I want to be that person that doctor can always count on. And I think often it's not found. Dental assistants love what they do, but they're not respected in the role that they play.
There's this thought when I hire an assistant that the assistant doesn't seem to want to stay an assistant. They want to either go up to admin, which I don't know if that's an up, or they want to become a hygienist. And I feel like there's a lot of doctors out there that say this is a real temporary position. And I don't see that. I've always been impressed by people like you and Stacy Singleton and Shannon Pace Brinker who see it as a career, not a stepping stone. Is that why doctors treat it that way? Like they've just seen so many people move from there? Or like, where do you think that comes from?
I think it stems with having that doctor place value on the role.
Okay.
I think it stems from ones that get into the profession of dental assisting, whether they're on the job trained or have schooling, and they're not treated with the same respect as the hygienist or the front desk. And then they're like, well, then I need to be that role to be respected. Or the dentist says, well, you know, you can make more money by being a hygienist. Maybe they implant that into their head when they're not really thinking, okay, this could be your career longevity. Let me build up your skills. Let me give you the education and you can make more money. So I feel like it stems from the role is really not valued. So, and they're not getting paid what they want to get paid. Now, will we ever be paid a hygienist? Maybe someday. It depends on lots of things in that wheelhouse of education and licensing and national standards. So I feel often it's because we're not getting the top dollar or the respect that we want. So we feel like, okay, I have to be a hygienist. Whether they like being a hygienist or not, they know it comes down to making more money. It's the bottom.
Okay.
The bottom line is the more money part. And for me, it wasn't always like that. I always loved being a dental assistant. I've always, was it the best pay at times? No. I mean, when I started, it was $3.75 an hour. I mean, and the next guy offered me $11.50 an hour. And I was like, I'll be there tomorrow. And I stayed there for 24 years. And now I'm like, telling these younger assistants that, maybe go through programs or get on the job trained is like, once you get your skills and your foundation of education and your license for your state, you should not be making what McDonald's workers make. It's healthcare, and we don't treat it like healthcare sometimes our role.
Would you like to hear more? Follow the link for the full episode.